So picture this, you step on the tatami, fix your gi, bow in, grip sweep and cover, and then it hits you. Why can't I throw this guy? I know this move, I drilled it literally 1,000 times, but in randori, in a real match, it just doesn't land. Sound familiar? I've been there, every judoka has been there. And honestly, it's one of the most frustrating feelings in the world. Today, I want to open up about something people don't talk about enough. What's actually going through my head right before I attack? Not some textbook advice, not perfect theory. I'm talking about what I learned over 26 years on the mat, including 5 years competing professionally, facing some of the toughest judoka in Japan. Here's the thing, most beginners, and even a lot of immediate players, share the same struggle. You get the step down, you drill the uchikomi, your coach say your form looks good. But when it's time to throw someone who's really fighting back, nothing works. I remember early in my career, I could throw endlessly in practice, but when it came to actual match, I froze. I'd grab, hesitate, and end up getting countered. Sometimes I felt like complete beginner all over again. It feels like this gap between knowing and doing. And it's painful, right? Because you start asking yourself, am I just not talented enough? Do I need to train harder? Why does my throw work against the crash pad but not against my teammates? It's not about strengths. It's not about memorizing the technique better. It's about what happened in your head before you even move. Now here's where most people spiral. The mental chutter kicking. Should I just force it, like go all in and maybe it's stick? Should I wait for them to move first, then react? Or should I just keep trying the same throw over and over until one works? I know that loop. I lived in it. I can't tell you how many matches I lost because I was too deep in my head, second guessing everything. Either I rushed in with no setup and got counted, or I waited so long the window slammed shut. And one day, it clicked for me. The throw doesn't start when you lift your leg or spin your hips. The throw starts way earlier. It starts in your head in those few seconds before you actually move. That's when Ippon is really born. So, what do I actually think about before I attack? 3 things, and I do them every single time. Number 1, their balance. I'm scanning. Are they leaning forward, sitting back on their heels, gripping too tight? Everyone has little tells. If they are stiff in the arm, maybe their legs are light. If they're shifting their weight, maybe they're nervous. It's like reading a book. Number 2, my position. Where am I standing? Too square, too close, too far? Sometimes just one small step to the side creates the perfect entry. I tell my students this all the time. Position is invisible to the audience, but it's everything to the thrower. Number 3, timing. Judo is rhythm. Your opponent breathes, takes a step, maybe even blinks, and that's the beat you jump into. You don't need a big dramatic setup. You just need to catch the tiny off beat and move. Take Uchimata, for example. When I set it up, I'm not thinking just lift the leg. First, I imagine pulling their weight onto one leg. I wait for the shift. I feel it, and then I end it. By the time my leg leaves the tatami, in my mind, the throw is already halfway done. I'll give you a real story. Back in the national tournament, I was facing a guy who had a crazy strong grip. If I tried to break it, I'd waste some energy. So instead, I let him grip. He was so focused on holding tight, his balance got stuck forward. That's when I stepped in, hooked the leg, and boom, Ippon. No balance, my throw was special, but because I caught a moment before it even started. So, here's a big takeaway. Great judo isn't about memorizing steps. It's about awareness. Awareness of their balance, your position, and the rhythm between you. If you start scanning like this before every attack, you'll notice things you never saw before. The teammate who always leans forward after gripping, that's a gift. The opponent who breathes heavy after their fast attack, that's your moment. So, next time you grip up, don't ask yourself, which throw should I use? Instead ask, what is my opponent giving me right now? That little shift, that's the difference between drilling endlessly and actually scoring Ippon. And listen, if this connected with you, drop a comment. Tell me what's going through your head before you attack. I want to hear it. And of course, hit subscribe because there's so much more to judo than just steps. It's about mindset, rhythm, and finding those invisible moments that lead to Ippon.